hit us just 5 minutes before the show started to say that he wanted a link to join the live. And so we were trying to figure that out because it's so incredibly like groundbreaking that I was just like, we got to get him on this live. So we're trying to figure that out now. My production team is in talks with him because we're going to insert him into this live in about 30 minutes to explain his side of the story. We got a lot of wine we are discussing today and pouring, all right? Definitely going to be discussing Miss Porsha Williams. Say she gay now. Say she gay. I'm gay. I'm gay now. I thought about after the divorce of my husband, I'm gay. Girl, I ain't seen not one tear mess up that makeup. Not one. We're definitely going to be discussing that. Also going to be discussing all these Diddy updates, okay? Man, we got an explosive story on, is it Bishop Fred Hammond? Matthews, I need to stop saying Hammond. Bishop Fred Matthews II. That's the story that I'm talking about, okay? So we're trying to get the source involved in that on this live right now, okay? We're also going to be discussing Ashanti and Nelly. There's a little side chick that came out, okay? We're going to discuss the deets on that. Also going to be preparing you for what's going down on Monday and Tuesday as we prepare for our Diddy verdict watch, okay? And then there were two more lawsuits that were filed, actually today in Los Angeles. Of course, it was Tony Busby. Same playbook, but the deets are absolutely hilarious, okay? Now, we don't have the lawsuits, but I do have the details regarding those lawsuits. And when we do get those lawsuits, when they're uploaded, they'll probably show up on Monday morning in the system. We're definitely going to go through those lawsuits, especially when we're preparing for our all-day stream Diddy verdict watch, okay, as the jury deliberates on his fate, okay, unless Trump is going to step in and change that around, okay? And then, of course, we got a second show. We're definitely going to be talking about Fat Joe being accused of, and we're going to say allegedly because there was a settlement made, even though I don't know the specifics of that settlement, but I do know for sure there was a settlement made. Fat Joe allegedly stealing from Big Pun, his best friend's wife, monies that belonged to her after he died. And then we're going to discuss this lawsuit that his best friend just filed against him as well, given Fat Joe and all of these Diddy-like acts. Okay, it's getting messy over there. I mean, even Tyrone Blackburn is getting locked up behind this mess. Okay, it's a whole damn mess. And then, of course, we got Yo Gotti's harem of women. Okay, I owe y'all that story from Tuesday. We got all the receipts. Don't you worry on time stamps, dates, who, what, when, why, how. Jasmine, you got them all loaded up. Okay, we got them all loaded up for TashaKLive.com and more. Okay, I think we just added another story over there too. I cannot think. Huh? Larsa Pippen as well as the warts. Saucy Santana and these alleged warts, okay? Yeah, it's a lot going on. We just report the news and drink to it over here, all right? Now, before we get started, y'all know we got some sponsors that we got to holler at, okay? We got to let y'all know what they got going on, what kind of sales and deals they got going on. And so hold that thought. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. What's up, Twitch? What's up, Facebook? And, of course, YouTube. What's going on? We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back after the break. Let's go.
Know where I'd be without you.
I don't know where you'd be either.
That's
an eviction notice? What the hell?
okay, so I'm the source of all of our problems or something?
I've been here less than 5 minutes and problem.
Where's Malcolm? Malcolm, where's my money?
I have noticed you're behind on the rent. Is there anything I can do to lighten the load?
Lighten the load? I'm calling to let you know that you are out of line.
Check your Cash App.
What? You're not gonna do it, are you? Tanya.
Not a time for jokes, Steve.
Malcolm, I need my money.
I'm not a TV bitch. I'm a bitch that's on TV. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one of these TV bitches. TV bitches like, no, bitch, I I will rag you off camera. I don't even want the TV moment. I really want you to know what time I'm on. Because if I don't get a I'm sorry, I'm going to stomp it out. Turn the fuck camera! They almost took me down. They was too heavy.
What brings you in, Travis?
Say something to me!
I'm sorry.
Better question. What are you going through?
We're not fucking Travis. So what do you do for sex?
It's called life.
Life? Or wife?
What's up, T?
I can't find any groundbreaking stories. This stuff is like Groundhog Day. Nothing new has came up. I do have a few.
When we start the show, keep it clean.
Okay, but you know the rumors out there, right?
I don't give a damn about the rumors.
About Shorty. Can anything be traced back to you?
I mean, I do help with little things here and there.
Like what? What you paying her rent?
Look at it this way. We are getting older and not so attractive, more so you than me. What better way than to pull the wool over your eyes than sex?
So, what the fuck happened again? The bitch set me up with a trans and I didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So is it true?
The blogs and their unending desire to ruin our relationship.
So why is there a picture of you and some bitch in a hair salon, Travis?
I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Now, mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this nigga come in here in the next 2 minutes with fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker.
Is this true?
How you gonna ask me something like that?
Everybody talks to somebody.
All right, and we're back. And don't forget, the last convo with Hazel E. and Masika is streaming on Tronics. I think it'll be out at the end of July, if I'm not mistaken, okay? We are going to have both ladies here on the show to discuss it, okay, before it comes out. So just stay tuned for that. And as far as the movies, the last interview, Everyone Talks to Someone, and I Ain't Got It, all streaming on TashaKLive.com right now, okay? And don't forget, this show is sponsored in part by the Sugar Case, some of the best, most smelling, most just eatable and edible, they're not edible, body oils ever, all right? Made by a black woman, organically made. They smell organic. You can put them all on your body. I put them on my body while it's wet and everything like that. And so you can even put them on your head if you want to, okay? Because it has that same oil that we need for our hair to grow, all right? Please show support to the Sugar Case. You can find it on shoptkdeals.com, shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. She also has amazing body scrubs and things like that, okay? Let's go ahead and get into, listen, Klarna and Affirm are done with y'all. Buy here, pay here now. You see, they can't give us nothing. And this ain't got nothing to do with black folk. This got something to do with everybody broke folk, okay? They done found a way for us to take vacations on credit, for us to buy clothes on credit. Hell, on shoptkdeals.com, some of the people that we're doing business with have buy here, pay here, and y'all not paying your damn bills. Running down there to Chad. Trying to bankrupt Affirm, trying to bankrupt Klarna, trying to bankrupt Afterpay. Never forget, I was like, man, I could buy my husband a Rolex on Afterpay. How many installments? They said they ain't reporting to the credit report. They ain't doing no credit check. They ain't doing no income check. Nothing. When you go to buy anything now on Amazon here, when you go to buy the CMOS, they write down there to say, hey, if you need it now, we'll get it now. Buy it now, pay it later. And y'all not paying later at all. Now these folks say they finna take it down to the TransUnion. They finna take it down to the Equifax. And what's the other one? It's TransUnion, Equifax, and what's the third one? They finna, and then there's a fourth one they don't tell you about. Let me Google the 4 credit bureaus. Hold on. A lot of people don't know there's 4. People only look for 3, but there's 4. Okay, what are the 4 credit bureaus? Okay, y'all have got to get your shit together. Okay, This was the best thing since white bread. Experian, okay? So there are 4 major U.S. credit bureaus. There are Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, and Innovis. Innovis is the new one. So while people are disputing and arguing with the big 3, Innovis is literally talking to banks on the slide like, don't do it. They ain't got it. That's a CPN. It's not real. Why y'all gotta do this us, please, y'all? If y'all don't pay anything, don't pay your student loans, okay? Don't pay them, okay? You know what I'm saying? You pay your mortgage, you pay your car, and you pay buy here, pay later. Buy now, pay later. Those are the main 3. Man, you could take trips to Jamaica on buy now, pay. You could buy all your flights, especially if you got a family of 5 like my sister. Granted, her husband makes about $300,000 a year, but when you got 5 kids, that ain't shit. So they got to use something like this to get 7 tickets to go to Hawaii. Then you got to get more bedrooms. That's usually more expensive. Then you got food, and then affirming them are giving people chances that they would have never had back in the day. Y'all got to fix this, for real. Y'all have got to fix this, all right? Seriously. Shaq was gonna get my wedding ring for my 20-year anniversary on this shit. I'm mad at y'all. I swear to God, I'm mad at y'all. Y'all got to fix this. And then here's my thing, too. If I was y'all, if they did try to put this on your credit report, which they already said they're going to do, and y'all signed a contract saying buy now, pay later, and they weren't going to report to the credit bureau, and now they're going to do, I will sue them. I promise you, because their business is just like, if you got a business, whether it's a front porch business, whether you sell lemonade, whether you sell jewelry out your house or body soap, it's the same type of business. Every business is subject to a lawsuit. Every business can be sued and put out of business. And so if there was a class action lawsuit, call Tony Busby. Call Tony Busby, tell him take that off. And make sure you call Innovis too. Moving on. Pay y'all shit. I paid mine. I just closed up one. Hell, even my daughter using it for Shein, you know. Yeah, Shein got it too. Fashion Nova got it. Shit. I ain't buying no 60. She'll send me a cart. My daughter sent me a cart, $600 worth of clothes. I'm like, I ain't got that for you. And she will hit the buy now, pay later. Look, I don't know what to do for you. Them clothes only last one time. One time. You got one good wear, and I wish I would. Wait on it. Also, Atlanta, let me talk to you. I got to have a conversation with you, Atlanta, okay? Now, you know, I'm a Florida girl. I was born and raised in Florida. Yes, Atlanta did somewhat put me on the map with Maryland, okay? And we lived in Atlanta a long time. And Atlanta is so accustomed to scamming and stealing that they broke into my truck and stole my baby's nebulizer. They busted the window for a nebulizer and a breast pump. Do you know how mad I was that night my son had an asthma attack and I had to go into the emergency room and they like, where's your nebulizer? Somebody just stole it in Atlanta. I was parked in one of the nice little high-rise buildings and they went in there with the gate guard and stole it. They hit about 5 cars while the gate guard was sitting right next to Dunkin' Donuts, eating. Now in Atlanta, I bring this to say because Miami, we have had, what they call the little robot, the robot dude here? Surfer bot. We have had the food delivery bots here for quite some time, okay? They ride right past homeless parks and nobody ever thinks that, man, I'm hungry. That robot got food. Let me break it open. By the time they get here to retrieve the food, who finna argue with me over $20 worth of food? If I'm hungry, I wish a robot would ride past me, asking for directions, looking for directions, spinning in circles like this, trying to find which building he finna go into. I lived in a building down in South Florida. The robot would get on the damn elevator. Yeah. I said, I know damn well this robot ain't on the elevator. What floor you going to? I said, what floor you going to? 13? Okay, let the robot off, y'all. Yeah. And so the thing I want to say to Atlanta is they have now introduced this into Atlanta. Just like buy now, pay later is about to, they finna drop us. Please don't have them walking. Please, they're gonna have y'all walking to go get y'all food. Please leave the robots alone. Let them deliver their sushi. Let them deliver, okay, their green smoothies. Please do not rob the robo boxes. Let me give you some more information on these, okay?
You've likely seen these autonomous robots roaming around town. They're making it easier to get your lunch curbside, and starting this week, the service is beginning to expand. Uber Eats partnering with Serve Robotics to send you your food. Customers from Midtown to Old Fourth Ward and downtown Atlanta can choose to use the robots for delivery, and you won't have to tip. So far, robot delivery is being used at Real Tacos, Ponco Chicken, and Shake Shack. The high-tech devices are growing in nearly a dozen states across the U.S.
Merchant will come out, they'll load the autonomous robot, then it will take off and head to the customer. It'll remain locked the whole time until it meets the customer, and then only the intended recipient is able to actually unlock that using the Uber Eats app.
Once you order, you'll be able to track the robot's location in real time right inside the app, and then it'll send you a notification once your food has arrived.
Please let that robot go down Martin Luther King. Please let that robot go down the Fourth Ward. Please, y'all, please let it go down Peachtree peacefully. Please. Because if my baby nebulizer didn't make it to the house, please, y'all, don't embarrass us like this. Don't do it. Moving on. Lord Jesus, we're just trying to feed one person at a time. I don't think that one gonna make it through the homeless park. I just don't think it's gonna happen. That's like an ATM rolling past to go there. They're gonna have them soon. Where the ATM is rolling past to come deliver money to you. Oh, it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, it's coming. Okay, who next, Jasmine? What the hell is it? Okay, y'all. So in White Wine News, this was supposed to be unveiled on Wednesday, but I was in a day-long meeting on Wednesday, so I apologize about that. The meeting lasts from like 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then I had to jump on another meeting. It was just exhausting, so I could not come and perform for y'all, and this has to do with business, okay? So, but this was supposed to be slated for White Wine News because white people, and see, to me, this is like borderline kind of the P word, the pedophilia. That's a good one. Pedophilia. You know we can't say that word on YouTube. We can say it on TashaKLive.com when we get back, but we can't say that word. They have come up with that damn dog, bro. I know they hit a dog in the microphone. There ain't no way. I think the dog beat somebody's ass. Oh Lord. Somebody help the man. Help the man. Our neighbor here, he got a bulldog. Oh my God, he don't like anybody, okay? All right, so a 17-year-old kid came up with an idea that was funded by adults. They done came up with sperm racing. So they got children in the auditorium pumping they semen. They putting their semens in syringe. Y'all go ahead, watch the video. Just
Downtown LA's night scene exploding Friday with an event billed as the world's first sperm race. 4 contestants came with the goal to win $10,000 in bragging rights for the strongest, fastest semen.
I want to build Olympics for sperm.
Eric Zhu is one of the sperm racing organizers. With the help of wealthy investors, the 17-year-old Bay Area high school student and entrepreneur launching this epic competition to raise awareness on male fertility health.
The general public doesn't talk about it because it's so taboo.
The contenders, who were handpicked out of dozens of young men, were given money each week to train their mind, bodies, and diets ahead of the viral, sold-out marathon. The competitors' sperm put into a microscopic racetrack. And then they're off. The sperm literally captured on this screen, swimming to the finish line. But perhaps this was the matchup of the night. Male students from USC and UCLA. In the end, the Trojan won. The Bruin got creamed.
I know it's stinking now. I know it's funky in there. And this is what bothers me. Now, it is China funded. I don't know what the laws are around, you know, Asian countries and just being able to be reproductive or, you know. I don't know, but this is, like, they kids in there, and they in there pumping and you got somebody there with it too. What you think they won't do with the after sperm? You think they finna waste that? You think they finna waste that? Like, this is as if we ain't got nothing else to do. This is what they gave a child millions of dollars to hold these events. A child. He came up with it when he was 15 years old and was able to sell it to adults, and they gave him the money for it. Oh, Lord, only in white wine, Asian noodle news, okay? After the break, we got Porsha Williams, okay? She say she gay. No, okay? Definitely gonna be talking about Fred Matthews the second, okay? We actually got a special guest that's gonna come in on that segment for a second to give us some extracurricular details involving that, because apparently they were involved, okay? And we got Diddy coming up, okay? Stay tuned, all right? We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to them. We'll be right back. Let's go.
Let's talk about student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call and let's figure it out.
He was saying some awful things. You bitch. That coochie is just oozing. You my old lady.
In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return. Your abusive sexual desires, the fornication, the mishandling of your wife. She gave you 40 years, Robert. 40 days. In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
Hey, well, you brought me flowers. Girl, you know damn well I ain't brought you no damn flowers. I'm still waiting on my check to come through from a property that I sold 2 months ago. I can take it to the check cashing place. Right. Girl, I don't know. I ain't got no. Open it and see. Yeah. Thinking of you. Oh, from Calvin. Really? Oh, they so cute. It's so cute that you still receive beautiful gifts like this, girl. I am still receiving gifts to the clinic, child.
Your baby daddy.
What's
that's
wrong with it?
No, that's why you still going to the clinic, because your baby daddy.
I'm supposed to go to the clinic. That's my baby daddy.
That's the problem.
There's 2 clinics that I go to.
That's why I'm trying to put you on.
The abortion and the STD clinic. I stay there.
No, Tasha, no.
Why?
I'm trying to give you a wholesome man. Kelvin's brother.
What you know about wholesome? And Kelvin's brother, girl, no, I need a to burn me. See, I need him to have an experience with fucking, okay? Listen.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
And yes, that is a new movie that will be premiering tonight on TashaKLive.com called Secret Attractions. If you want to see it, you do have to subscribe to TashaKLive.com on the website. It is a hilarious movie, and I'm going to tell you, you're not going to be ready for the ending. And honestly, it was produced by Jazzy Faye Productions of my Nizzle and Slim Slang. So show them some love and get your ass up over TashaKLive.com tonight, all right? So listen, we got Fred Matthews, okay? Thank you, Jasmine. I want to say him in. Fred Matthews, okay? He got a small church was just exposed. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Was just exposed by an OnlyFans creator after he had found out that a man that he was allegedly sleeping with was a preacher, okay? So let me go ahead and roll this video, and then I'm going to introduce the OnlyFans creator, J-Rock, okay? Winos, be ready. Go ahead, Jasmine.
Okay, y'all want to come at me? Let me find my remote. Let me tell y'all something. And for the ladies that's up under my comments, I don't give two how loyal of a church member you are to anyone. Y'all's pastor on multiple occasions has been by me. I never met this man ever outside of me him the 3 times that I did. I never knew this man was a pastor. I never knew this man had children. I never knew this man had a wife. I didn't know any of these things until yesterday. And I've been this man for almost a year now, okay? I find it to be very disgusting that a man can come and get nutted in by me and then go home and lay in the bed next to his wife as if nothing happened. I don't care how godlike it is or any of that. One thing you cannot do is knock me, because if it was your husband, if it was your wife, if it was your dad, you would want to know. And this man, when I watched, and somebody sent me a live yesterday, because y'all know I watch church services. I watched the church service for the first time ever that I watched Triumphant Church yesterday. Never even been there a day in my life. Never even knew this man. Never even knew this man's name till yesterday. And I went and watched it, and I immediately, the first thing that came to my mouth was, oh, that's the man I be. That's what I said out of my mouth. No shade. I can only be as real as I can be. I used to sit on this app and expose DL men back in the day. It's no way possible that y'all gonna even attempt to make it seem as if I'm on this app line. Girl, I don't have time of day.
All right, so that was a lot. There was only a snippet of that live. So the OnlyFans creator, J-Rock, heard that we were going live, and he wanted to get some things straight, okay? And so we have him on the phone. How you doing, J-Rock?
I'm doing good. How you doing tonight?
I'm fantastic. Why you had to read and drag that man like that and drag them women?
Why did he have to get in his pulpit and drag the homosexuals when he was a homosexual himself?
So let me ask you something. How did you, first of all, you said you've been, you used to sleep with, I guess, other pastors as well too, and you've exposed them as well too in the past.
Well, I had other pastors hit me up trying to sleep with me, and I knew they were pastors, so I had exposed them, but they were an openly gay pastor, so it was a little different in this situation.
So how did you meet him though? Because you said you didn't even know his name.
He hit me up on Jack under the profile name Ryan.
Oh.
And he started talking to me about how much he liked my porn and how he, wanted to always have sex with a porn star. And, it was like a little fantasy dream of his. So we started going from there.
So was this a paid transaction, or this is something that y'all both wanted to do?
Always, from day one.
How much he paid you?
It's different prices each time, but I can say the most he paid me was $1,250 at once upon the setting, because he definitely shitted on. Oh, forgive me. He boo-booed on my penis.
With the church's money?
With the church's money. And then now they saying the reason why he don't want to step down is because the money that he making from the church is the only income that he has. But in the text messages, he told me that he was running out of money that month because he had money set aside for his dick appointments. I was using up all the dick appointment money.
You got these text messages?
Yeah, I got them.
Can you drop
to send it to your DMs?
Yeah, drop them to my DM right now. So obviously he's seen the video. Have you since you went off? And has he reached out to you or no?
No, he actually had a third party reach out to me and attempt to quiet me because his wife allegedly went and attempted to commit suicide. So they were trying to get me to be quiet and not say nothing else because of what was going on. And like I said, he brought that upon himself. His wife doing what she did was brought on by him, not me. I just came to the world and told my story. Can't nobody tell me I'm wrong for telling my story, no matter who it involves.
So what made you out him? Was because you came across a sermon and he was preaching against y'all? What was it?
Yes, it wasn't even just a preaching against the homosexuality. First of all, I'm a preacher's kid. I've been a preacher kid since birth. Mm-hmm. And to see another man stand in the pulpit, and our churches nowadays the pastors are only going to church for money anyways. And I hate going to a church like that because it's souls that really need to be saved. I'm a type of person that when I go to church, I really go to church looking to be delivered. I don't go to church looking to be delivered to my bedroom. I don't need a message being delivered to me saying, hey, I love watching you and I want you in my bedroom. The whole time I'm a pastor, I'm a bishop. And in his case, bishop, he's a bishop in the Pentecostal church. That's the highest level you can hold in the Pentecostal church is bishop. And then after telling me that the reason why you won't step down is because that's all the income y'all have, that's even more like wrong. Like you telling me that you're only in there doing this for money. You're not doing this because you were called. You're not doing it because you were anointed. It's not giving a Jesus called me and I'm doing this because this is my call. And no, it's oh, I'm making this much money and me and my wife feeding off this money. We send our kids to college with this money and we need this money. Baby, it's time to go to the unemployment line or we need to go to a job fair because bishoping ain't gonna be it.
So you just take down bishops. This
one, it's not gonna be too many more that I'm gonna need to take down because they're gonna start dragging them one by one. But in this case, they told me that he had an allegation like this 6 years ago, and I'm not gonna say mine's an allegation because it's proven facts. But he had allegations 6 years ago, and he went to he had his sermon that next Sunday after the allegation and made a joke about it in the pulpit, ran across the pulpit, and just tried to play it off. And the wife, because she didn't have concrete evidence, they didn't take effect to it. And that's how I feel like this situation should have been. If I would have went directly to the wife or would have went directly to the church or the family, it would have been brushed under the altar and nobody would have said nothing about it.
So you just tried, I mean, it's outing him. Do you feel like it's Pride Month? First of all, happy Pride Month, y'all. Do you think outing him was the right thing to do, though?
Yes, because our churches are so silent with what our leadership is doing because we're trying to protect our leadership. Let's stop protecting our leadership and protect our own souls. Because the Bible says if the head is wrong, the whole body is wrong. And I don't want to be led. I don't want to be led by somebody that's not going to heaven. How are you going to try to lead me somewhere that you're not going to?
Did you use protection?
No, he asked me specifically to put my children, this is his statement, put my children in his hole is what he wanted, me to put my children in him.
I don't even know how to come back from that. Oh, this is between y'all and this Diddy shit, like this is crazy. You ain't never had TD Jakes up over there, have you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, if I had TD Jakes,
Just asking. We got to ask.
Somebody said, but you taking his money. Let me clarify something.
Okay.
When he was paying me, I had no idea of his real identity. I never been to his church. I didn't run across him on social media. And the one time that I did run across a post, I didn't know exactly. This is when we first started talking. I didn't know exactly that was him. So I did DM him from the text line number and say, hey, is this you? Are you a pastor? And at that time, the text line number was no longer active, so I couldn't get the clarification. But the next time I seen him, I clarified it through his voice. I was like, okay, yeah, that's definitely him, the face, the body, the build, everything. And then the person whose Airbnb I was staying in came to the Airbnb while he was exiting the Airbnb. And like she just told me, she said, I seen him in the hallway when I was getting off the elevator.
You want prep or something? Because how you sleep with a man?
Oh yeah, I'm an advocate for prep. I'm actually working with the Nashville, with the Music City Prep Clinic tomorrow with Pride in Nashville. Okay. So I advocate for prep. I've been taking prep since before I was doing porn.
Okay, and did you record these encounters with him or no?
No, but there is a video of him entering and exiting the Airbnb. Also, we just got in contact with the Airbnb owner of another Airbnb that's down the hall with Ring cameras to get the Ring camera footage of him coming directly off the elevator because he went. So now he's confessed to it to his leadership, but told the leadership that he was in conversation with me and that he came to the Airbnb in the parking garage but felt convicted. And when he felt convicted, he exited the garage and didn't come in. And is incorrect information because when you came in, not only did you come in, but I came in you and you shitted on my dick.
Thank you so much, J-Rock. We appreciate you. I know you got to go to an event. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. That That should have been for Tasha K Live. See, now I'm gonna get in trouble. See, this is the type of stuff that go down on Tasha K Live. I thought he was just gonna come in and, yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be so. I'm so sorry, winos. I didn't know. How are they feeling?
They're glad that we
Oh my God, Jesus! Y'all pray for the wife, please. If this is true, please pray for that wife. She is an innocent bystander in all of this. If her husband is a bottom, Jeff, we gotta go to break. We'll be back after the break. Let's go. Oh, Lord, deliver me. Let's go.
Let's talk about student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call, and let's figure it out.
He was saying some awful things. You bitch. That coochie is just oozing. You my old lady.
In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return. Your abusive sexual desires, the fornication, the mishandling of your wife. She gave you 40 years, Robert. 40 days. In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
Hey, look, you brought me flowers.
Girl, you know damn well I ain't brought you no damn flowers. I'm still waiting on my check to come through from a property that I sold 2 months ago. I can take it to the check cashing place.
Right.
Girl, I don't know. I ain't got no. Open it and see. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, they're from Calvin. Really? Oh, they so cute. It's so cute that you still receive beautiful gifts like this, girl. I am still receiving gifts to the clinic, child.
Your baby daddy.
That's why.
No, that's why you still going to the clinic, because your baby daddy.
I'm supposed to go to the clinic. That's my baby daddy.
That's the problem.
There's 2 clinics that I go to.
That's why I'm trying to put you on.
The abortion and the STD clinic. I stay there.
No, Tasha, no.
Why?
I'm trying to give you a wholesome man. Kelvin's brother.
What you know about wholesome? And Calvin's brother, girl, no, I need a nigga to burn me. See, I need him to have an experience with fucking, okay? Listen.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
Don't forget, Secret Attractions is premiering tonight on TashaKLive.com. Please subscribe via the website to watch that movie along with the last interview. I need to go do an exorcism on myself. Oh my God. Shout out to J-Rock. We're always nice to our guests that come through. You know, shout out to J-Rock for coming through and telling the story. And he did just upload a slew of text messages between him and the alleged pastor into my DM. And they are very in detail. Directions, Google directions, parking garage, just everything. And so after he came out with his video, he texted them and said, "Is this you?" And it was no longer working. That was convenient, okay? So shout out to J-Rock. We are gonna have him back for a full, in-depth, in-person, 1-hour interview. And yeah, Porsha, girl. Okay, all right. So Porsha did an interview, and this is the first time I've seen an interview. Well, I ain't gonna say the first time. It was just it's very rare that you see interviews that explain absolutely nothing. And when I tell you absolutely nothing, it's like she's giving an interview. I guess now that her divorce is final, the prenup is no longer enforced. She's getting no alimony. And even though he's ordered to pay $40K, but they deported him. I was like, girl, you can't have them. That's like the government deported me. Do you think I'm going to uphold my lawsuit judgment if they deport me out of the United States of America? Mary, I'll be like, bye. I ain't got it anyway. I wasn't going to pay no way. Come get, no. like, kiss my ass, and I'm telling you, man, it'll be on and popping. But so she does an interview, and you know, it was just explaining, like I said, absolutely nothing. But then something kind of piqued my interest about this conversation here, because she started talking about, you know, because of my marriage, I think I'm gay. I'd consider being gay. You don't consider being gay, but go ahead, Porsha.
Lonely. I can't connect with other men. You know, it's like people trying to introduce me, but it's just when it's not the same, it's not the same. So I'm gonna do it different this time. I'm gonna be alone until I'm whole, and then when I'm whole, then I will, you know, open myself back up so I don't make the same mistake again.
How wide we talking?
When you go through a bad enough breakup, you're like, I don't like nobody. Like, you like, I don't like nobody. I was sitting there, I was like, do I like women enough? Can I get with a woman? Like, who can come in and fill this void? Like, oh my God, somebody. I have got to be able to sit with someone and feel a part of what I felt with him. But I don't yet. It'll come. It'll come. But I'm like, you know, and I think that now that I'm realizing that, because what I've decided is that I'm not going to look for it anymore. So I'm not going to like push myself into dating or anyone or trying to figure out, you know, who do I like? Who can I be around? Because this is probably also part of healing. I mean, just sitting with this.
What's the healing?
Sitting with being alone, sitting with the loss, and let myself heal the loss. And I know I'm crying right now, but I feel good every day. Each day I get better. Each day I feel stronger. But I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. It's hard living lonely when you know you have to live lonely for a while.
Yes. Oh, you know, yeah, you know, mother. Well, that she lied. Talking about I'ma sit down. I'ma sit down. And when I'm open, how open we talking? Porsha asked, tell Tyler Perry to get his own job. Tell Tyler Perry, it was almost believable. What they think? Did they believe her? They didn't believe her? It was very dry tears, performative. Why no? Y'all know what a whole lot I'm talking about. I just want to make myself whole. Whole. The gay part really kind of made me go, not Porsha. Really, we're going to go there. We're going to go that you've been abused by so many men, even though you went looking for this lady's husband. Got him, didn't even tell him why you wanted a divorce. Didn't even tell him you wanted a divorce, just divorced him. Didn't answer no question, didn't talk about, oh, you're hurt, you're going through so much. And now you're like, will a woman be with me? Wasn't there talks, I think, between her and Drew of Porsha allegedly like sleeping with women, or was it Candy? It was one of them episodes, Candy. They always said Porsha ate coochie. But listen, here's the thing. But it just put me in the mind frame of like, wasn't she preaching back in the day against LGBTQism? Didn't she preach and say it was against God the whole time? And now you considering whether or not you should be with a woman? These women better hide their purses out here for real. Hide your Birkins. She gonna take them. Go ahead, Porsha.
Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams. We have video of her before she was on the show. She's giving a sermon about how you need to save the gays and the lesbians from being condemned to hell.
We Christians supposed to be telling the hooker on the street, the drug dealer, the person who in the hospital for trying to commit suicide, the gays, the lesbians. We're supposed to be trying to save them and tell them you are worthy.
What? I thought she's like pro-gay now.
She is pro-gay.
So what's her true feeling?
I don't think she knows her true feeling. I think she's one of those people who just goes with what she thinks is gonna work for her in the moment. And it's 3 years ago, and now she's on the show and she's famous, and she's surrounded by all these gays. She goes to gay clubs. She promotes at gay parties.
She knows her audience.
That's right. She's jumping on the gay train.
You know they do that for clout. Oh, Hollywood is gay. But no, including her ex-husband, allegedly. Remember Cordell Stewart? Yeah, he was sending videos of himself this is the phone, and like he wasn't sending no front prints. He was. So that's what had her up there preaching. So I save him, condemn. We gotta save him from going to hell. So girl, you need saving now. Moving on. Oh, Ashanti and Nelly. So as I was minding my business, okay, I was sent some posts, and we were sent the posts from a young lady's Instagram account. I do want to put out that she has spoken, the young lady, and said that her Instagram account was hacked. It wasn't her, and that she did not write this message of, you know, I guess Ashanti was talking about how great Nelly was in bed, because, you know, they're promoting their new reality show on Peacock. And so this young lady here says, let me put it back up. She says, he had me squirting 2 weeks ago, but to the internet, they the perfect couple. And so this is from her Instagram account, which she now says after this post has gone viral, because apparently they took her pictures and you could see her job, and you know, people are calling her job, and now she's, you know, in my DM saying it's fake. It's fake. Here's my thing. Where there's smoke, there's fire, because we still have yet to figure out who was Nelly using the X pills on when he was arrested. We demand to know. And if he is sending women allegedly into squirting sessions, that takes energy. That takes power. That takes a lot of power, a lot of stroke. And we know Nelly loves some groupies. We know that. Mm-hmm. Shanti Cooch was out of commission. You know what I'm saying? It's her first baby. She don't want to. Please, baby, you on his head. Baby, you gonna hit the baby head. Stop. Go. But she claims it wasn't real. I don't know. Do y'all believe it? Do y'all believe it? Because I'm like, why would you say that? That is so random to say. And why would a troll account say that? Is the question. What are my winos saying what are my winos saying? Do they believe it? They don't believe it? I don't know. I just know where there's smoke, there's fire. They don't believe her? They don't believe the squirting. I know that was a little extra, wasn't it? Like Nelly making you squirt. Like, girl, in that case, Ashanti would have never left. Like, let's stop the cap. Okay, let's just stop the cap. So they don't believe the girl? Okay. But what about her reaching out saying that everybody's calling her job and everything like that? Okay, Ashanti knows, and what else? Suspicious. Okay. Ill. Okay, we got suspicious, ill, faking it. Huh? We tried, but she says it's fake and somebody created an account. You know, they always go for the I'm hacked. I believe it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we got mixed reviews. Like I said, everything's alleged. Even my fucking name is alleged. But we still have yet to figure out, why did he have X pills on him leaving a casino? His wife wasn't nowhere near around, but she had to go grab her purse and go get his ass up out of jail. After the break, guys, we got Diddy. We got a Diddy update. Then we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com for some Fat Joe exclusive wine, okay? And much more on Yo Gotti and his harem of women. We got pictures, Instagrams, and everything, okay? Angela Simmons, she didn't want to leave, but she had to, okay? All that and more coming up on TashaKLive.com. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Let's go.
Know where I'd be without you.
I don't know where you'd be either. An eviction notice? What the hell?
Okay, so I'm the source of all of our problems or something?
I've been here less than 5 minutes and problem.
Where's Malcolm? Malcolm, where's my money?
I have noticed you're behind on the rent. Is there anything I can do to lighten the load?
Lighten the load? I'm calling to let you know that you are out of line.
Check your Cash App.
What? You're not gonna do it, are you? Tanya.
Not a time for jokes, Keith.
Malcolm, I need my money.
I'm not a TV bitch. I'm a bitch that's on TV. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not one of these TV bitches. TV bitches like, no, bitch, I will rag you off camera. I don't even want the TV moment. I really want you to know what time I'm on. Because if I don't get I'm sorry, I'm a stomp it out. Shut the fuck camera! They almost took me down. They was too heavy.
What brings you in, Travis?
Say something to me.
I'm sorry.
Better question. What are you going through?
We're not fucking Travis. So what do you do for sex?
It's called life.
Life?
A wife.
What's up, T?
I can't find any groundbreaking stories. This stuff is like Groundhog Day. Nothing new has came up. I do have a few.
When we start the show, keep it clean.
Okay, but you know the rumors out there, right?
I don't give a damn about the rumors.
About Shorty. Can anything be traced back to you?
I mean, I do help with little things here and there.
Like what? What you paying her rent?
Look at it this way. We are getting older and not so attractive, more so you than me. What better way than to pull the wool over your eyes than sex?
So, what the fuck happened again?
A bitch set me up with a trans and I didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So is it true?
The blogs and their unending desire to ruin our relationship.
So why is that picture of you with some bitch in a hair salon, Travis?
I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Now, mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this nigga come in here in the next 2 minutes with fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker.
Is this true?
How you gonna ask me something like that?
Everybody talks to somebody.
All right, and we're back. Don't forget, all movies are streaming right now on TashKLive.com, including our new movie that we're dropping tonight titled Secret Attractions, starring me and some amazing other actors and actresses, okay? You will not be ready for that twist. And then we're going to be heading over to TashKLive.com for the second part of the show. We got Yo Gotti and his harem of women and Fat Joe apparently allegedly stealing from his best friend's wife, okay, and widow, as well as forcing, I guess, his best friend many, many years to have many encounters with younger women. I mean, it's interesting lawsuits that people are filing, okay? Speaking of lawsuits, okay? Speaking of Diddy, love, okay? Yeah, so closing arguments finished today. The defense has, I believe, rested, if I'm not mistaken. I know his daughters left the courthouse crying. The prosecutors came pretty hard in their closing arguments. They made some valid points about, you know, the racketeering and the RICO, and as far as the trafficking and all of that, it's, you know, apparently it's not looking good. For Diddy, his defense team did get up and state that yes, he was involved in a swinger lifestyle. Yes, he did beat a few women's asses, and yes, he you know, did traffic a few prostitutes, but that is not an organized human trafficking ring. You know, and it's not what they're trying to make it out to be. You know, like I said, there is $400 million at stake that the government has asked to be forfeited from Diddy, every single dime that he's made over his career. And I mean, karma's a, because if he is convicted, he is facing up to life in prison, and I mean, everything that he's pretty much took from his artist, they're taking from him. But instead, it's gonna go to other federal witnesses and to their, you know, retirement bonuses and, you know, things like that. Okay, so it's just interesting how this we just don't know what's going to happen. But what we are prepared to do is we are going to be doing our own verdict watch while the jury is deliberating. I believe they'll be charged on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and so we'll be live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Maybe it may start on Tuesday if they're charged on Monday. We'll go live Tuesday because I don't expect the jury to be back that fast. That's kind of suspect. And if they are back within an hour or two, then he's definitely going to get out on appeal. Okay, because I saw the jury instructions. I saw the verdict form. It's pretty long. It's pretty extensive, and I just don't see them deliberating overnight. It's probably going to take at least 2 to 3 days. Okay, and we will be streaming live on TashaKLive.com. We do have some special guests, some celebrity guests coming through, giving their take. We also going to have some, the freak off workers that are going to be coming through. We're also going to let you guys through to give your comments on it, and we're going to run it just like CSNBC, baby. Let's go. The Winehouse are in effect. Now, speaking of Diddy, okay, today during the defense's closest arguments after his defense team closed, Tony Busby does what he does and files 2 new lawsuits in Los Angeles today after the judge said to the jury, now you got a weekend after closing arguments, which I think is crazy. Crazy that they get a full 48 hours after the prosecution has, done their closing arguments and his defense team has done their closing arguments, and then the jury gets to go home for 48 hours, and Tony Busby strategically files 2 lawsuits today on Friday that are going to be major news, and guess who's going to go home and read and Google after being told by the judge not to do it? The jury. And they're going to be like, I know all these people aren't lying. This just cannot be real. Why are these people coming after him? It's got to be some truth to it. They're going to Google, even though they're being told not to. It's in our nature. The internet is right there. You think these people ain't finna be on their phone? I would. Absolutely. All that negative press that was going on about me, you didn't think my jury was reading it? You goddamn right they was reading it. Guilty! I said, fuck y'all. I ain't got it. Anyway. Okay, so apparently a man, a couple women, filed a lawsuit against Sean and his son, okay? The light-skinned son, the one with the curly hair. Christian. Is it Christian? No, Christian, the dark-skinned one, Justin. Basically saying that they were, I guess, at a party and they were invited to a party and they were given drinks and held against their will, and apparently his son took their vaginas while they were drugged, and Diddy watched. So I don't know the full specifics of the lawsuit. We want to pull it because even when they were dropping, and I say this to say because, when the headlines come out with the, with the lawsuit and, of course, lawyers are giving statements, they're going to make it the most salacious. But once we get into the specifics and details like we did on his other client, we're going to realize that some shit just ain't adding up, okay? And so we're going to go through those lawsuits next week during our verdict watch and our jury while the jury is deliberating. And we're going to go through those specifics. Now, the second lawsuit, the way they kind of wrote that one is similar. This is involving a man. And the man says that I guess he had met a driver at a gas station that said, hey, there's a Diddy party up the road. Do you want to go? He says yes. He gets in the limousine with the chauffeur. The chauffeur takes him to the Diddy party. They take his phone and all communication, give him a drink. He gets, allegedly drugged from the drink. And the next thing you know, he goes into a room to lay down in the mansion. And the next thing you know, Diddy is on top of him talking about, are you ready for this Diddy love? I said, Tony Busby, ain't this the same thing that your female client said? That she had, it was the gas station thing, and she had met a chauffeur, and, and then she was in a room, and these celebrities were all watching her get pounded down and did nothing, and now there's a male worker that's coming out stating that he saw Diddy climbing on top of him and buttoning his belt, and he couldn't fight back. And they sodomized him, talking about, you ready for some of this Diddy love? Oh, my God. We're going to pull all the lawsuits. And Tony, you know the world watching you now, like for real. He ain't nothing but a personal injury attorney. He's just like Tyrone Blackburn. He's just the white version of him, Italian version of him. I don't know what he is, okay? Yeah. But we shall watch, and we'll see y'all definitely on Monday, okay? Now, before we head over to TashaKLive.com for our Yo Gotti exclusive and Angela Simmons, as well as Fat Joe, okay? I'm sure his blood sugar gonna rise after we start reading it, okay? I do wanna go over shoptkdeals.com. Let's start with the mushroom extract complex, okay? These are real reviews on the site from Real Winos. We have a real review verified from Natasha Harris, changing my life. One pill at a time, she titles it. Currently, I am getting old for the first time. I am 53, still waking up like I'm still 22. No stretching, no water, no pre-nothing before I head out the door. Well, that has caught up with me. I had high blood pressure and other things going on. But since taking the mushroom extract complex, I'm almost out. I got like 3 left. So I'm gonna take 1 tonight until I get me some more in, okay? But since taking the mushroom extract complex and other natural supplements recommended by my sensei, Tasha, and she is talking about the sea moss, 10,000 milligrams of organic Irish sea moss, 98% of the vitamins and minerals that the body needs because our food just doesn't have enough, okay? And let's not forget, liquid vitamins are highly absorbable in the bloodstream, okay? She says, I can officially say that my pressure is down. She said, I can officially say that my pressure on 6/5/2025 was 115/90. Don't clutch your pearls. LOL. This is what natural supplements are doing for your girl. Never going back, okay? And so listen, guys, these are the same supplements that I have been using for as long as I can remember, okay? The team uses them. We stand behind them. And let me tell you something about y'all. Y'all don't hold y'all tongues for nothing. If y'all buy something and you don't like it, y'all gonna say it, okay? Shop TK Deals has been up and running, leveraging deals with companies that I have been using for many years, and y'all are saying the same things that I've been saying since I've been on these supplements, okay? And so, the Liquid D3, we're almost sold out of this one again. I gotta talk to the supplier about this, okay? Real reviews on the Liquid D3, 10,000 IUs of vitamin D, high quality, okay? So Barbara Grady says, highly recommended to all, life-changing results, okay? This is all you need, guys. This will last you 2 months, 3 months, 10,000 IUs. Most come 5,000. They're in pills, very low quality vitamin D3. This comes from the UK, baby, and it ships to the UK. Ships all over the world, okay? Life-changing results that I noticed in just 3 days. I'm amazed. Now, I usually don't leave reviews, but I had to share my experience with this Liquid D3 10,000 IU drops because it has truly changed my life in such a short amount of time. I was told I was told I was vitamin D deficient and had been dealing with brain fog and lack of mental clarity for a while. It was affecting my focus at work, my memory, and my overall energy. Oh, by the way, I'm also an avid league bowler and used to love being on lanes. But for the past several years, I've been struggling with constant shoulder pain, knee aches, and stiffness. I couldn't even lift my arms above my head without pain, and I had to wear a knee brace every time I bowled. Before every game, I'd take ibuprofen just to get through the motion. And when it wore off, oh my God, the pain came back worse than ever. My doctor told me I had early stage osteoarthritis due to wear and tear and that medications were the only option. Basically, I was told to live with it. Out of desperation, I ordered the Liquid D3 10,000 IU vitamin drops, started this, and within 3 days, I noticed a huge difference. The brain fog started lifting. I felt clearer and more mentally focused, but what shocked me the most was the relief in my joints. My shoulder pain has eased up significantly. I'm moving my arms and much more freedom, and I've even started bowling without my knee brace. For the first time in years, oh my God, the excruciating pain has subsided dramatically. I know everyone's body is different, but I can say with the difference that this Liquid D3 10,000 IU drops gave me the best results I never expected. I feel like I have my life and energy back, and I'm beyond grateful. Thank you, Tasha K, because as I said, a lot of times we're quick to go pop an ibuprofen, okay? And we're not quick to go down to the doctor and ask for a blood panel on our vitamin and minerals and see and to check if we are deficient or sufficient, all right? And so here's the thing. This is probably one of the top sellers on the site, always sold out, okay? I'm always fussing with the company like, yo, we need more bottles. Y'all need to allocate more to us. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. Don't open them up to other people. Give them to us. You can actually get these on subscription so that they come to your door, you know what I'm saying, every single month. And if we run out, guess what? They'll put it on back order and you'll still get your bottle or two, okay? And so this is, like I said, it's UK made. I've been using this. I had the same problems, couldn't run or anything like that, but half the time it's from dehydration along with low vitamin D, which we get from sunlight. And let's be honest, we're not in enough sunlight to even maximize vitamin D, and we don't eat enough vitamins and minerals as well. Now, if you also want something else that's rich in vitamin D3, you can actually get it in the mushroom powder Vitamix, okay? So if the drops, which are easily absorbable, if they don't have the drops, if the drops are not available on the site, you can go ahead and get the T-Cell and NK Cell Vitamix, which is rich in vitamin D3 as well. I believe it's 7,000 IUs per scoop, which will give you a boost of vitamin D, and take your ass out in the sun and drink your water as well. And of course, there's vitamin D3 in the sea moss drops as well too, okay? But if you need it right now and you need that boost to relieve yourself from pain and arthritis and all that stuff, please check with your doctor first, because we're not doctors, of course, and ain't nobody trying to get sued, okay? Get you some blood work, and if the blood work say you vitamin D3 deficient, or you need some, okay, or you figure you may need some and then get your blood work later, head on over to shoptkdeals.com, use the coupon code TK10 for all of the top selling supplements, okay? Because like I said, our food just doesn't have enough and we just not outside enough, all right? Thank y'all so much for watching. We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. Don't forget, our movie Secret Attractions is premiering tonight after our live stream. I believe it's probably going to make it available early, so whether you watch the live stream with me or whether you do the movie, either or, you're still getting something exclusive. Thank you to Twitch, thank you to Facebook, thank you to YouTube, to the thousands of y'all that were watching tonight. I love you guys so much. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to hit me via the DM, as you always do, or on any of my DMs, or email unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. If you want to advertise on my platform, we have advertisements starting for just $250 to expose your brand to our vast audience, okay, all across our platforms. You can hit me at unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. Don't forget, guys, we are shooting Shoot Your Shot. If you want a chance to shoot your shot, which is your talent, for a chance to win $300 per episode, and a chance to go on and compete to go on tour, because we are kicking off a 6-city major tour in 2026, okay? It's already lined up, ready to go. Birthday bash is on deck for March. Make sure y'all put y'all time off in, okay? For March, it's my birthday. Y'all know how we doing it. We going to is it the West Coast Jazz? That's a surprise, though. We going to the West Coast, baby. West Coast for the birthday bash. The winos is in the building, baby, okay? Don't forget, guys. And I don't forgot. Shoot your shot. The link is below in the description box, okay? Shoot your shot, or email me unwinewithtashak@gmail.com and we'll send you a link. You don't have to audition. You just get a chance to shoot your shot, okay? We want raw, natural talent, all right, on that stage with us, all right? I love you guys so much. Don't forget, guys, I was drinking the Casarilla Diablo, all right? So one of my favorite, you guys know I'm a white wine girl, for real. I need more white girlfriends. I sure do. If you're a white girl and you want to be my girlfriend, hit me in the DM, unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. Okay, so this is a mixture of Sauvignon Blanc and Riesling, okay? Because I was wondering, because it was a little sweet. This is a different varietal from them. It's called the Devil's Collection, okay? All right, but nevertheless, it's good. You can get it at Publix or, Kroger, if you got a store open, because I heard Kroger was going out of business. They're closing up like 60, 70 stores. Pray for people that are losing their jobs right now, okay? Matter of fact, one of my closest friends just lost her job. She just got laid off. It's real out here, okay? Guys, please, you can get this. Just Google it, Casarilla Diablo, all right? One of my top favorites, and yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to head over to TashaKLive.com, and we're going to get started at, it'll be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your time, okay? I'm on Central Time, which is 9 p.m. my time, so it'll be 10 p.m. No, let's do 9:45. 9:45, okay? We're going to take a short break, regroup, make sure we got all the receipts together, and we'll see you on TashaKLive.com right now. Thank you all so much. Say bye, Teddy. Bye.
Let's talk about student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call and let's figure it out.
He was saying some awful things. You bitch. That coochie is just oozing. You my old lady.
In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return. Your abusive sexual desires, the fornication, the mishandling of your wife. She gave you 40 years, Robert. 40 days. In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
Hey, well, you brought me flowers.
Girl, you know damn well I ain't brought you no damn flowers. I'm still waiting on my check to come through from a property that I sold 2 months ago. I can take it to the check cashing place.
Right.
Girl, I don't know. I ain't got no. Open it and see. Yeah.
Thinking of you.
Oh, they're from Calvin. Really? Oh, they so cute. It's so cute that you still receive beautiful gifts like this, girl. I am still receiving gifts to the clinic, child.
Your baby daddy.
That's why.
No, that's why you still going to the clinic, because your baby daddy.
I'm supposed to go to the clinic. That's my baby daddy.
That's the problem.
There's 2 clinics that I go to.
That's why I'm trying to put you on.
The abortion and the STD clinic. I stay there.
No, Tasha, no.
Why?
I'm trying to give you a wholesome man. Kelvin's brother.
What you know about wholesome? And Calvin's brother, girl, no, I need a nigga to burn me. See, I need him to have an experience with fucking, okay? Listen.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.